Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to my next Let's Play of one of my favorite games of all time, Mega Man Star Force, the Legacy Collection. And oh my god, I have history with this game series. Let's continue. Hey, Geo! Yeah, I got the pack with Geo, omega-xis. Oh, sorry, that was Mega Man. This is Geo. This is omega-xis, Sonya Strum, and Luna Platz. Yeah, I got that. What's the name? I got them all. Again, I love the series. I have a very interesting. I'm probably gonna cut all of that, so don't mind. But yeah, as I was saying, I love this series. I first bought the first game, it was Pegasus, for Nintendo DS. That's how old this game is, and I love it. I bought the game for the first time and played through it all. I loved it. Then I saw the sequel, and I bought both of them. The Zerker Sword and Zerker Ninja. Which, by the way, I still remember, I was so addicted to this game, especially the second one, because the third one didn't come out. The third one was my favorite. That, how do I say this? I literally completed this was after multiple playthroughs. I literally played the second game in one single day on my DS. On the old DS, the first one that was big and gray. The battery of it was so bad that was the name. And it pretty much it wasn't holding charge, so I had to have it connected to the light to plug all the time for me to be able to play, and I played through it all. Jesus Christ! And then came the third one, which you sold the least, but honestly, it's my favorite. Yeah, it feels like it has the best character development, most fun, and the battle systems are so good. It's a bit mind you, because here's the thing. I get why people prefer Battle Networks, which everyone grew up with. I played a few of the games. The only one I was ever able to complete was Battle Network 6. And even then, it wasn't bad. Honestly, I loved it. But that was literally the only one I was able to complete. I played all the others. And I think the one that I got the farthest in that wasn't 6 was the one that was Proto Man and the Colonel, whatever the hell his name was, I really forgot. It was a section where you had to go again, where you used a bamboo sword against a bunch of statues. I was so freaking close. Sorry. I was so freaking close to completing it. Then I messed it up, and it was the last one, I think. After that, I just kind of crumbled all down. I just couldn't do it anymore. Ugh. Yeah, but here we go. Oh, before that, chat for me, Geo. Chat for me.
Hey, glad to see you back.
Finally, we can battle. I've been waiting ages to rip up some viruses. Let's go already.
Gotta be honest, I kind of forgot that omega-xis was there because they're using the design for the third game. Which I kind of wish they also would have the design for the first and second games. Or the transformation at least, just mess it up. Anyways, let's go. And yeah, I was playing Leo just to what's the name? To remember the game and refamiliarize myself. Well, that was English. And I've already played Pegasus, so I'm gonna play. So the ones I'm probably gonna play, because yes, I'm going to play all of these, are gonna be Dragon, the Zerker. Not sure which one, but I'm probably gonna go for Zerkasaurian. No particular reason, I just like it. And of course, my favorite of the two, my favorite of the three, Black Ace. Sorry, Joker, you're cool, but your design for the form is so bleh. The one that I have, the forms for the noise are for me at least, I prefer the ones in Joker. Anyways, guys, let's begin, shall we? I am loving this so much because I'm sorry if I'm gonna cut it out and probably won't listen to this, but I just love this music so freaking much. This game was my childhood, guys. I'm pretty sure we all know what that's like, but still, oh my god, I love it. Let's go. Yes, new game. This is the year 20x. No, not 20x. 220x. I never. Mind, this is the first time I'm playing with this layout of the DS. It's so freaking tiny. Which, mind you, makes sense. The game is for the DS, so it works perfectly. Extraterrestrial life has been discovered. Took us long enough. The new space exploration agency, NASA, which I believe they go from NASA to WAS in the later games. I'm honestly not sure what the W stands for, I usually forgot. In an effort to enter into a friendly relationship or brother band with the aliens, launched a space station named Peace. Mind you, I get that, and that's fine. Honestly, if I hit the mic there, if we could actually make connection with aliens and make friends with them, I'm pretty sure most of humanity would probably not like it because most of us are sadly racist and xenophobic, from what I understand. But it'll be cool. But again, on first contact with the species, even if you do mean peace, it's never a good idea for you to go, like, how do I say this, unarmed or with some form of self-defense, because even if you do go in peace, one, we don't know what their species is. For all we know, they're warmongers. Or two, they could actually panic and attack us because, oh no, what is that thing flying in the sky? So again, it makes sense for us to have some form of defense. But again, I kind of do like the idea. Man's dream to find other intelligent life among the stars that had finally been realized. However, the space station, the hope of man, met with a mysterious accident and it disappeared to whereabouts unknown. Of course, many people worked hard to find it, but the space station could not be found, and then, a few months after the incident, a section of Peace was found in the sea. Okay, mind you, this is nice and all, but how the frick did that section travel from where it was all the way to Earth without, disappearing? What are the freaking odds of that happening? All hope was lost after that. NASA took it hard and stopped the search, and put the project on hold permanently. 3 years to the day have passed since. I can't believe it's already been 3 years. I forgot your name. Oh man, you literally played it, but again, I'm horrible with names. Since Kelvin's space station vanished. I suppose it has. Oh, I wanted to ask about how he's doing. He's in 5th grade now, right? He would be, but he still can't bear to go. Ever since that incident, he's been very close towards everyone. I don't blame him. The boy was his father, who he loved dearly. That's gotta be tough. But if he's not going, what about his studies? We're managed with a card force system. He's studying from one of the textbook type. Carlos Navi, teacher man. Okay, this actually brings a good question, because again, for those who don't know, this is like a few hundred years in the future of Battle Network, so yeah, they're in the same universe. But Navis are actually rarely ever brought up. I think this is one of the very few instances where they aren't brought up, because they end up changing later on. I forgot the name again, I'm horrible with names. And there's another thing that I'll probably bring in another part if I remember. But it's not really focusing. Oh, also I love the fact that it's cheap teacher man with a space. It's not all together like they usually in the other ones. He fiddles with gadgets or reads about the stars. He wants to move to outer space to find his dad. Oh, I see. If only had more power, we could have found Aaron. It's okay. It's not your fault. Right, his name is Aaron.
Aaron.
No, that's what I'm gonna call him from now on. Aaron.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Also, I swear when I was a kid, his sprite made me think that he had a turtle shell on his back. Again, maybe it's because it's so small here now and I'm not able to put it right in front of my face to ruin my eyes, but I swore he used to have a turtle shell on his back. It's so freaking weird. It was an accident. Okay, you can still somewhat see it, but in my other... I want to say that when I was playing the Leo one, where where this bottom screen was way bigger, I'm gonna be honest with you, it looked like there was a freaking earthquake happening. It was hilarious. Come here and say hello, young man. Fine. And there, ladies and gentlemen, this one's name I can remember. His name is Geo Stelar. And in my opinion, I'm probably gonna get flagged, get hated, get pitchforks and torches in my comment section, assuming anyone comments. He is one of the most, how do I say this? One of the most well-developed characters in this universe of the Megaman series, the Battle Network and Star Force series. Because, like they were saying, he's a kid who lost his father, who was very close to. That is trauma. That would be traumatic to anyone. And his way of responding to it was to, how do I say this? To close off to the entire world. And okay, you guys are going to discover through others through the rest of the series, because I am going to play all of them. Maybe not sequentially, because there are other games I do want to play, so I'll probably break it, but I'm going to play them all. No, I don't mean sequential, I mean like in a row. But, wait, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, he was he pretty much got depressed, doesn't want to open to anyone. But as time goes on, he actually does start opening. Not in this game, he kind of has to be forced and tricked to open up to others. But as it progresses, he's more open, more happy. I love it. He worked under your dad at NASA. Howdy. Hey. I really owe him one from when I worked at NASA. That was one brave man, your father. Oh yeah, I quit NASA a while back. And now I work at my own lab just outside of town, researching the Earth, space, and the stars. If you want, you're welcome to drop by. Don't be rude, introduce yourself. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think you remember if this was like... What's the name? I'm legitimately like if like you could actually change your name here. But I'm not gonna change. His name is Geo for me forever. I don't actually remember if you could actually change your name here from Geo Stelar to something else. I think like Stellar stays, but the first name could change. I don't actually remember. Nice to meet you, Geo Stelar. Don't worry, he does not say our name all the time. I think. Oh, before I forget, I brought you a present. This is a very special pair of glasses. It's called a visualizer. I heard your father used it in his work, but I don't know much else beyond that. I found it when I quit NASA, and I just thought I'd give it to you. How thoughtful of you, Mr. Aaron. Geo got the visualizer. And now his pride is finally complete. This was Dad's. Thanks. Are you heading to your usual spot? Yeah, it's gonna be clear out tonight, so I'll be able to see the stars really well. Geo, your translator isn't on. Oh. Geo turned on his translator. Honestly, why must I always remind you to keep your translator on? Oh yeah, this also reminds me. I want to say canonically, the translator that Geo has is actually... what's the name? Is actually the Pegasus one. I want to say that's the canonical one, but I could be wrong. Now check your battle cards, your brothers. Who cares? I don't have any brothers. So no one's going to see my personal page anyway. What are you talking about? If your trailer isn't on, no one can see your ID info either. Okay, I get it. I get what her mother was going. She's trying to slowly attempt to encourage him to open up, see the brothers, but he instantly deflected it. So she came up with another reason for him to keep it up, for him to keep it on. I'm going back now. I'm going now, Mom. Be back in a bit. He's always like that. I wish you could develop a few brother band relationships with some friends. Okay, it's gonna bother me, but okay, brother band, I get it. But why could it be brother bands when it's multiple people? The fact that there's just one doesn't have an S at the end irks me. By the way, where is you heading off to? Vista Point, just behind the school. He goes there every day around dusk and just stares up at the sky. He thinks he'll see his dad. Sniffle. Ever since that day, time has come to stop. For us, anyway. I know we should move on, but it's so hard. Mind you, she's right. You need to move on even if it's never easy. But for a kid, it's even worse. Because you see, as an adult, we don't have a choice. We need to move on, or we could just destroy our lives. Especially her, because she's a single mother now, taking care of her own son. So she doesn't have that much of a choice there. She has to move on even if she doesn't like it. But Geo, as a kid, he doesn't have the choice. He literally, as a kid, you have far less responsibilities. And because of that, you linger. And that's sad. Looks like I got some mail. Right, that's the sound of the mail. Let me see. I can check my mail by pressing triangle to open the menu screen. Yes, it's on the PS5. Also, why is there so many... Also, another thing that irks me. Why is there so much freaking white space there? And then pick email. Battle cards, item, library, save, and email. This week we studied about transers. Transers are a mobile terminal everyone wears. With their arms, they are blah blah blah. Yeah, who cares? Oh, I forgot how long this is. Jesus Christ. It's pretty much just saying what the transers are. That every transer is connected to one of the 3 satellites. Pegasus, Leo, and Dragon. Or Drago, whatever it's called. And we are playing with the Dragon one. Yeah, it's right there, Dragon. That's pretty much what it was. Jesus Christ. I really forgot how long that was. Oh my freaking god. Again, I already played this, but Jesus Christ brings back so much freaking memories. But I'll talk to some people here too. You have battle cards, right? These cards were created 3 years ago to help people deal with the viruses that started popping up. They're all different kinds. So they're more than just to solve viruses. You can have fun collecting them as well. Oh yeah, you can add your card deck by going to the... Yeah, okay. I've... Sorry, I mashed X and talked to him again. Which is a good question, because, again, this is from the same universe as Mega Man Battle Network. And battle chips already existed way back then. So what, did they, like, disappear and then were reinvented? This is one of the few things that they never, okay... This is one of the very few, not very few, but one of the various things they don't actually explain. Friends are blah, blah, from your store. There's your brother. Yeah, okay. No. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm not gonna talk to these guys because it's just, tutorial beginning stuff, filler, and all like. Ah, here they come. The 3 Stooges. You there? Wait. I love this music. It's so silly. You're the one, aren't you? Oh yeah, this also reminds me. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm misremembering. I'm gonna put them side by side. But I swear, in the first game, the sprites you see on screen here of the characters were completely different. And then in the second one, they reworked them, and they pretty much were. I wanted they tweaked a little bit from the third game, but I think that here they're pretty much using the ones from the third or second game. I'm honestly not sure which one. You're the one, aren't you? Oh yes, and meet Prez, Bud, and Zach. Or her name is Luna Platt. She's the president of the 5th grade class, which I think they are forever there. Then we have Bud Bison, I believe his name is. And he's pretty much the stereotypical big, strong, buff guy, but he has a good heart. And we have Zach, whose surname I forgot, and he's short and smart, and that's about it. The boy who never comes to school. I am Luna Platt of Echo Elementary, Class 5A, which makes me your class president. The big guy behind me is Bud Bison, and the short one is Zach Temple. Yeah, that. Hey, jerk! Don't just stand there, say something. The press is waiting for a response. What do you want? Nothing, but it's my job as class president to see that all of my classmates attend school. What? Yeah, I could agree with you here. I don't think that's part of your curriculum, my dear friend. Or technically my dear annoyance, as she is right now. I hate it when things are not perfect, so you must pretty much hate everything, because nothing's perfect in this world, kid. So having one person missing is unforgivable. Sorry, but I've got nothing to do with you. Fair enough? Hey, you can't say that to the press. I can know while he's being rude, yes. So are you guys. And he is right. He has literally nothing to do with you people. How dare you? The press is telling you to go to school. I'm pretty sure she can't take you do that. Don't look down on us because you're taller. Trust me, I think the only one we would look down on is you because you're so short. But, Zach, that's enough. In any case, Geo, I expect to see you at school tomorrow. Goodbye. Not happening. Geo Stelar. Something tells me he won't be showing up. No, really, whatever gave you that idea? If only I had some way to open him up. Today's brother Ben lesson was, yes, that may come in handy. Come on, you two, let's get going. School, huh? Mail? I wonder who it's from. It's from Prez. Yeah, but yeah, how did she get our mail? We literally don't even talk to her. Hi, Geo. It's your class president, Luna Platt. I didn't like your attitude, but I can forgive you if you come to school. We have some Brother Ben homework today. And but that's a new version of the Brother Ben program we use in class, so make sure you do your homework. Oh, and one more thing. Come to school. Now initializing personal page editor. Okay, looks like... Yeah, she's probably just explaining how this all works, sadly. Okay, looks like we're all set. Now we're going to use this program and do your homework. So pay close attention, okay? This is your brother's screen on your transer. It shows you info about your brothers. You can access the screen by selecting brother on the menu screen. Ah, you don't have a single brother! I can't explain anything like this. Alright, I'll tell you what. Just for now, I'll be your brother. You better be thankful. I'd rather you didn't. Here we go, now you and I are brothers. Aki, do you need me to explain Brother Ben to you? Okay. Normally I would say no, but because this is technically a Let's Play and there may be people who don't actually know this, which now that I think about it, I probably should have actually let the first email at least go through for people to read. Maybe I'll do this after this. I'll click yes, sadly. You do? I thought everyone knew about brother bands. Mind you, I know, but I can't exactly risk it. Well, whatever. Brother band is a system that connects friends together through EM waves. Once you become brothers, you can send email and trade data no matter where you are. I want to say email so bad, but it's just mail. You can also see each other's personal page. Huh? What's a personal page? Why, your profile and battle cards are shown there. If you're going to have any brothers, you're going to need a personal page. I know, let's make you one. Yes, sadly. Okay, and I'm going to explain personal pages. Oh, for fuck's sake. Here's a personal page. You can see this by selecting your brothers on your icon from the brother screen. So a personal page is just that. It's where info about the person is displayed. You can see your brother info and vice versa. Now I'll explain things one at a time. In the upper left corner, a person's name, face, icon, level are shown. I don't get what the point of the level is. All this has already been set, so let's go on. The lower part shows your battle data. You can see because I'm in your way. Yes, get off. Or at least for a second, press X when you're done, okay? I'm gonna be honest, I wish I could, move now, but I sadly can't, so okay. Did you take a good look? I don't have a choice. Well, if you did, I'm back, so moving on. Oh my god, you got so much attitude. Favorite is where the 6 cards you set as your favorites are displayed. Favorite battle cards can be used by brothers, so you should set all your strongest cards. Let's see. Best combo, I don't actually know much about that. But we don't need it right now anyway. Link abilities are powers you and your brothers give to each other as a boost. As you can see, I'm already bored. So are you okay with this point? Yes. Let's look up at the upper right. Do you see the mess and secret buttons? Yes. Message for messaging, and it's where you can leave a note for your brothers. You can write about what you did recently, brag or whatever you'd like. You can add it any time. So for now, just write a self-intro. Okay. No, hold on. Let's do this properly. Really? Okay, fine. It's supposed to be wilds. But yeah, as you guys can see, yes, I am replaying Monster Hunter Wild. I'm using Insect Blade. I kind of like the weapon, and I think one of the best ways for you to actually get used to new weapons is by playing through the lowering stuff again. I don't know, it's just a me thing. Yeah, sure, let's put... You know what? No, hold on.
12 seconds later.
Yeah, there. MH Wilds. Next is Secret. Secret is where you write your secret message. Secret you can tell a stranger, you can tell to your brothers. When you become brothers with someone, they can see your secret, so be honest. You can change your secret at any time, so for now just write something. Okay, mind you, it's not 100% accurate yet. It's gonna happen soon. Okay, congratulations on creating your personal page. If you have a brother, you'll always be connected, no matter where or when. It's neat. So hurry up, make some brothers. Oh, one more thing. If you have real friends and you want to form a brother band bond with them, you can only become real brothers with 3 people at first. But if one day you achieve something great, the number of brothers you can have will grow. And that concludes your brother band homework. Mind you, I kind of get that it probably meant this whole 3 and probably 6 as a limitation of the DS at the time. But I also find it hilarious. Now all you have to do is fight other people in matches, meet lots of people, form brother bands, and come to school. Oh, and one last thing, come to school? Yeah. Surely is what everyone knows right now. Got it. I'll see you at school then. Freedom at last. Never mind, I forgot about this. Yeah, the mail that we get here is literally the one you just did. And we're skipping through all this. And this is the class review, the one that it told us of the thing. I might as well show you guys. This week we said about transers. Transers are mobile terminals everyone wears. On their arms, they have a variety of functions, such as email and phone. They also store your personal page and other info. Right, the phone thing. But it's probably more like video call. But I still find it hilarious if it's really like an actual phone where you need to have your wrist at your ear with a huge, looks like a huge flip phone on your freaking face. It'd be hilarious. By pressing L3, you can switch between the different screens on your transit to display such things as your personal card, brother card, and Navi cards. I'll explain on Navi cards later, or he'll explain it here. If your transit is playing a Navi card, it means that the Navi is currently in your transit. If you swipe a Navi card through your transit, you'll activate it in incredible power. Navis are indispensable friends, so talk to them once in a while with L1. Never mind, I'm stupid. I thought Navi disappeared. They kind of did, but they also didn't. Lastly, all transits are registered to one of 3 satellites up in our space. Pega says Leo and Dragon. I'm Dragon. Thanks to the satellites, transits on the same satellite can communicate with each other. Also, the very symbol of our modern age, the brother band, is made possible thanks to them. Yeah, I really forgot about the whole Navi thing, because I might as well ask, how did this happen? Why is this thing here and stuck? Yeah, but Navi's kind of just, the stars were just beginning to twinkle as Geo turned his eyes to the heavens. Dad, Cassiopeia is so bright tonight. What was I saying before this? Oh yeah, the whole Navi thing. Because they're still here, but they kind of just disappear from this game after all. I think that's how they wanted to connect the Bow series. Like, what's the name? Having the mention of Navis from Battle Network, so people would, oh wait, maybe they're connected, something like that. Oh, and today, this man named Mr. Boreal, no, Mr. Aaron, came to our house, and he gave me your visualizer. Don't worry, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna forget his name and keep calling him Mr. Boreal from now on. He's got some sort of special lens, and it feels like it has a special power, but like, what can I see with it? If I use it, will I see you? No. Why am I kidding? Dad, where are you? I miss you so much. Dad. What? This is that access signal. He's getting closer and closer. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the part in the series because the kid just died. Anyways, guys, thank you all very much for watching. Until next time, bye! So this is Earth. Oh, never mind, we're continuing. Ah! Oh, you can see me? That's funny. Humans are supposed to be able to see energy beings like me. Are you a monster? Why are there rows in the sky? That's not the Milky Way, that's for sure. Am I dreaming? Honestly, all this is an appropriate reaction. It disappeared. And it's back. Ah, it's back! Now I get it. You can see my in-body with those glasses. But I didn't see a thing earlier. You must have activated some hidden power of those glasses when I zapped them. What? Hey, did anyone tell not to gawk? I guess it's a good question. They didn't work when you put them on before. Now they work. Like, did they just need to be charged? Is that what it was? Were they out of batteries? We didn't just need to put a double A on them? The hell? But I guess I can't blame you, kid. Who are you? The name's omega-xis. I think that's how you pronounce it. But you didn't get it all wrong, so just call me Mega. I'm from Planet FM so much you humans call an alien, I guess. Also, I love that a planet, there are two of them. Planet FM and Planet AM, aka the radio waves. That's hilarious. But to me, I guess you are the real alien. Fair enough. Normally, you humans can't see my body, which is made of electromagnetic waves. But somehow, I guess with those glasses, you can see the wave world. The wave world, the road you see in the sky is a part of the wave world. A wave road. You got all that, Geo Stelar? What does it mean on my name? I'm from a human I met in space. That's human. Could it be? Was it my dad? Dad, where is he right now? Whoa! They're here already. They're here? Who's here? The creeps were after me. That's who, kid. I love this battle music. Or this things are going bad music. Also, how does the thing move? It's a train. It needs tracks to move. What the? That train not supposed to be able to move. EM viruses from Planet FM. They are going to destroy the town with that. I'm kind of doubting that, but at the same time, it seems to be a very small town. But if they did that, it would be a disaster. Plus, Storm's still at home. There's only one way to stop that train. Go into it and delete those EM viruses. Delete those viruses? But how? Like this. Ah! Now listen up, kid. You want to start that train? You do what I say. Got it? You humans have those card 4 things, right? Yeah. Take out one of those blank cards. Okay. Okay, here we go. Ah! Whoa! The card's glowing. What's it doing? I'm powering up that card with my energy. Look, we don't have much time. Next, we gotta find a wave hole. A wave hole? This sort of chunk of space has been warped into a whirlpool shape. I bet you can see them with those glasses. Space has been warped into a whirlpool? I think... How do you know what a whirlpool is? Because from what I remember, your planet shouldn't have water. Mind you, there's also no confirmation that it doesn't have, but eh. Hey, I see one. You don't need to wear your visual audio for this next part, but swipe the card I made when you're at a wave hole. You don't know how to swipe a card, right? Of course, I just press R1. Yeah, and then you've got to yell, EMF change, Geo Stelar on the air. Oh, that's so freaking weird, it's so dumb. Okay. Oh, and I guess I should tell you, kid, push square to put on your visualizer. That way you can see the wave world. Now put those glasses to good use. Let's move. I love how he's so hesitant to do that. It's so freaking funny.
EM wave change, Geo Stelar on the air.
Where are we? Ah! What is this? What is with the getup? And my hands! Hey kid, quit screaming like a baby. This is the wave world. You fused with me, so now we're in a wave form. Fused? You mean you and me, we became one? And now a wave thingy now? You gotta be pulling my leg. Change it back right now. Don't get cold feet now, kid. I need your power to stop the EM viruses. I don't have any powers. Die. Look, it's a bit complicated, but for some reason I'm not as powerful on this planet as I usually am on Planet FM. Probably because there aren't nowhere near any EM waves here for you to be able to power up from, I guess. So I need to fuse with someone from here. When we fuse like this, you take on waveform. It's called pulse in, and you pulse out to go back to the real world. When you want to pulse out, press R1. But you don't have to try pulse. But you don't try pulse out right now. Wait. So you're saying when we pulse in and fuse, you can use your power. So that means we are going to kick some EM virus butt. So take the safe road to the train, enter its calm space, and fight those EM viruses. You ready, kid? Am I ready? I'm not fighting, am I? I can't fight. I don't know how to fight. Oh, stop whining. Is the only way to stop that locomotive. I'll teach you how to fight. Just get inside the train comp space first. But that's impossible. How are you supposed to get inside the train's comp space or whatever it is? Get as close as you can to the locomotive and press X. You'll fly in automatically. Because we're a bunch of young waves. Then if you get stuck, press L1 and I'll give you a hand, okay? Now let's get the chatter and go. I'm gonna be honest, I kinda wish that instead of pressing X, we pressed another button. Beep, beep. The train in the real world moves by itself all of a sudden. What is going on down there? I felt a real strong and evil wave earlier. I wonder what that was. Maybe the viruses. Probably the viruses. A virus came flying out of the blue and went into that train. And for some reason, ever since 3 years ago, the virus has been raining down on us. Mind you, notice that it says 3 years ago, which is pretty much the same time when the Peace satellite disappeared. So yeah, there was some connection established between the FM planet and Earth. That's where those viruses come from. What the heck was that? I'm a delivery nav that holds data, but my body's paralyzed and I can't move at all because of that weird wave. I'm going to get fired in the mail if the mail is late. It's not at night. I don't think it matters that much, does it? Well, this is as close as I can get, so now what? Can you hear it when you see the target? Type press X. Huh. I'm saying when you're gonna pulse in using X, our body's a bunch of waves. If there's a comp space that is receptive to EM waves, then we can go into it. You said a wave above the train? Yeah. If it's flashing, that means the comp space will accept outside the EM waves. Oh. Looks like the train accepts EM waves. Time to hop on board. Hop? Wah! I'll remember this, kid. This is how we FMs jump into comp space. Okay, almost there. Where are we? This is a locomotive's comp space. In other words, we're inside the tram's comp. Those EM viruses have gotta be around here. Let's find them and give it to them good. EM viruses. And here's a battle tutorial. There they are. Gulp. Yeah, those guys are pretty much the mascot of the Mega Man series in general. You want me to beat them? I think they're going to do the beating here. I told you I'm gonna teach you how to fight, kid. And you have to, or you aren't going home. Stop scaring me with all that kind of talk. I almost went Joey there. Y'all been sure wasn't a wuss like you. If I find those viruses, you'll tell me about my dad, right? Heh, I'll think about it. This is kind of scary. Save your whining for afterwards. Just do exactly what I tell you and fight. Let's go. Ah! In the wave world, we have wave battles. Now keep your mouth shut and learn. This is a custom screen here. 6 of your 30 battle cards are shown. You can choose which one of these you want to use. So I can choose all 6, right? This isn't all you can pick but fake, kid. There are rules to follow, you know. First card in the same column can be picked in the same turn. Next card that are the same can be picked no matter where they are positioned. Think about a card will work and pick wisely. Pick wisely, but I don't know which one to use. I may have them, but I never really used one. Relax, you can read about a battle card by pressing R1. And if you run across a real nasty enemy, you can press L1 to try and run away. But whether you make it or not depends on luck. I knew there was a catch. Okay, let's put I should have choose your cards, kid. I couldn't read there. Go now, press the OK button. Finally, time to correspond with your cards. The cards you choose are in the bottom right. There. This is the next card's name and attack power. We use a battle card, press X, and to fire Mega Buster continuously, hold circle. Okay, I got out of fight, but what about my health? It's here in the upper left. Those numbers are your hit points, HP, and represent your health. If this drops to 0, you're kaput. We're kaput. Got it, kid? You can use L to move left and right. I'm not using the left stick, I'm using the D-pad. To avoid enemy fire. Now let's get fighting, partner. Wait a second, what if I use up all my cards before I beat all the enemies? Well, you're in trouble. You're in trouble, son. Look here. This is a custom gauge. It fills up automatically over time. If you hit L1 or R1, when it's full, you'll enter a custom screen again. Now, okay, you shouldn't be able to set. No, so let's go. Okay.
Right. Let's clear them out.
Got you! All according to...
I didn't even need to move. That's the first one. We have 2 more. I did it. Because I think the other 2 tutorials are close range weapons and what happens if you hit them in just the right time, where what you saw there in the beginning happened, where technically I destroyed, but normally it would freeze if you had more health, and I would get an extra battle card. I did it. Gather down here. Here comes more. This bunch, huh? Nah, I'll tell you about white battle cards first. Oh yeah, there's those 2. White cards? They can enter the custom screen. White battle cards are little useful guys. No matter where they are, they can be paired up with another card, even in different ones. Really, sounds like it's an easy combo to combine them. Yeah, for example, take this white air attack air spread. Use an attack plus 10 card. Air spread is 3 times in 1 attack, so these 2 cards are a great match. Plus, you can also pick the sword card right below. I guess I use this combo's rules through and try. Oh, sorry. Also, the grass stage here is here because of this, the heat ball. Because if you hit something on the grass stage, with a fire move, you're technically dealing double damage. Good. Then what are you waiting for? Oh, also one more thing. If you pick, for example, some white cards, you should pick them later. Because, for example, the plus 10, if you pick the plus 10 without any other card, nothing happens. It's just wasted. This is, kid, our special combo attack. I'm gonna tell you about Mega Attack. Mega Attack? Listen. Sword only attack 1 square ahead of you. Which means if you don't hit the baddies, then what am I supposed to do? That's where the Mega Attacks comes in handy. Use Air Predator with the 2 pass in the front first, and then before you use a sword card, press down L. Again, I'm using the D-pad. Do that and you lock onto the enemy. When I'm locked on, a sight will appear on enemies in front or diagonal from us. When you see that sight, use a sword card. We'll dash right up to him and cut him up. Oh, sorry. It's okay. So before I use the sword card, I press down L. Never gonna do it. And when the sight appears, I use sword.
To let loose.
That's what you get for underestimating me!
The only thing I don't like is the fact that Geo's too confident here. Well, the voices, I mean. Alright. The next one is it, kid. Don't get X here. One last thing, countering bonus cards. Yeah, that's the one I was already doing. How about 1 at a time, please? First, what's countering? Sigh. Countering is when one of your card attacks hits an enemy at the exact moment he's launching an attack at you. Your attack will stun them for a little while. That's a little hard, but I get countering now. Ah, but you don't only stun the enemy when you counter. You also get a one bonus card. Bonus card, you know how normally you can only use the card you choose on the custom screen? Well, if you counter, you get a bonus card. Bonus cards are random, but this way, you don't have to wait for the custom gauge to fill before trashing the enemy. I see, I think I get it now. It's hard to get the timing right on a counter, so don't push your luck trying to get one. But just this one time, try to get his bonus card and delete the viruses in 1 turn. Yeah, this is a vest right here too. Honestly, this is easy. Just
Got you.
yeah, when they jump, when they have the thing, it's just
Go.
done.
That's what you get for underestimating.
Because I've probably got a freaking spread instead of a another cannon. Also, the spread is surprisingly easy to get a counter with because every single tick of damage can actually hit the counter. For example, use the spread, hit early, and then the enemy starts doing his attack. The last hit can still technically freeze him and get a counter card. Or a bonus card. We won. You did better than I expected, kid. You've caught my interest. Think I'll hang around for a little bit longer. How do you like that? A little longer? No thanks. I'm really sorry, but no way I'm getting roped into something like that again. Oh, then I guess, but to be fair, that's a normal reaction. That or, oh my god, this is awesome, we're gonna be heroes, are the two reactions that a kid would normally have. And Geo seems to have a better head on his shoulder than most others. You don't want to hear about your old man. But that's got nothing to do with this. Well, if you don't want me hanging around, I can take a hint. See ya, kid. Wait. Okay, you can save my treasure for a bit. Just please tell me about my dad. Glad to agree, partner. Yeah. It's kind of blackmailing the kid to be able to have a house, but I'm gonna have to let it slide because if not, we don't have a game. After that, we moved to the train back to its original spot and then returned home. But it's Alien Mega. Will you really tell me about my dad? He kind of does, but I think it's more the middle to end game ends and part of the game, I believe. Spoilers, I guess. The next morning, Geo, I need you for my part-time job. Okay. I don't want to push you, Geo, but maybe you should try going to school again. I think you need to make some friends. Well, I'm off to work. Friends, huh? Why don't you go to school? If I went, I might make some friends. So you're saying you don't want to go to school because you don't want to make any friends? I had heard that humans value their friend and brother bands a lot. Or is that just hearsay? You don't know what it's like to lose someone close to you. That's why I can say that. And mind you, that's a fair point. Even if mind you, he did not kill you because he wanted to, he disappeared. His dad did leave him. So yeah, he's scared of... What's the name? He's scared of getting close to other people. Because if they disappear, he's gonna feel that pain again. And he doesn't want that. You really believe that? Heh, whatever. I guess even among humans, there are sad and bitter ones like you. All of a sudden, Earthlings are much more interesting race. Let's go check out your town. And let's see what the other kinds of people are there. Ah, come on, why would I want to do that? Besides, I don't like talking to other people. Quit dragging your feet and get out there. Yikes. Ow. Move it! Okay, I'm going outside now, see? He's but a bossy alien. And we are going to go outside next time. I'm so giddy for this game, I'm so happy. Anyways, guys, thank you all very much for watching. Till next time, bye-bye.